Now, here's a good one about a young guy who handles things just right when his girlfriend proposes a, wait for it, open relationship. And let's just say she's not too happy the way he handles things. Titled, I, a 20-year-old male, broke up with my girl, a 22-year-old female of 8 months, because she wanted an open relationship. The friends are taking her side. And a shout out to Michael for sending this story. Says here, a week ago, my then girlfriend A, so he used a lot of stupid letters here, so I'm just going to pick a name, Amanda. Amanda asked me for an open relationship because Amanda wanted to sleep with a mutual friend, Brian. She tried explaining why she liked Brian and said some stupid crap about being for us. Her sleeping with Brian is to better the relationship? Yeah, okay. No. As soon as she finished talking, I told her we are done. She started crying, saying she asked for a reason, and I wouldn't if I said no. But I told her that I just wanting to be with someone else is enough of a reason to break up with her. Man, this 20-year-old is light years ahead of grown men in their 30s and 40s or 50s whose wife asked for these things and beat around the bush. Or men that are in their 30s and 40s and 50s that aren't married but just is their girlfriend and they can't decide what to do. Of course she's crying about it. 2 days go by, and she's trying to get me back the whole time. All my friends, including Brian, are asking for me to take her back, and saying they thought I was more progressive and cool about things like that. Progressive? Okay. That's not a compliment. He says, we're all stupid, young, enlightened college students. So I've been arguing with them and trying to ignore Amanda, even though I'm even telling her to get with Brian and leave me alone. So even this ass clown Brian is getting in his business. Guess what? These people aren't his friends. And I like how he said progressives. And I love how these young people are so enlightened. And I'm sure some of you guys have come across or encountered people like this. They're young, but they think they're so enlightened and so knowing of the world when they're like fucking 19 years old or 20. It's like, get the fuck out of here. This might not have been the most tactful thing to do, but I decided to go on a date with a gal I met in class last semester. I normally start dating pretty quickly after ending a relationship and get pretty flustered, so it'll go too long without being intimate with anyone. I went on the date and some of the friends found out. You're allowed to break up with her and for any reason you want. And you're allowed to date. After all, she already had Brian picked out and ready to go, who she's probably hooking up with anyway. So if you want to go on a date, fine. They all got really mad at me, saying stuff like you should just stay with Amanda and been in an open relationship, and they're freezing me out of the group. That's a good thing, because their group sounds like a bunch of ass clowns. He says, Brian in particular is upset with me for making him and Amanda less close. Apparently in a bid to win me back, she said she wouldn't be friends with him at all, and I told her not to bother. Again, tell Brian to go F himself. Brian was probably nailing her anyway. He's just pissed off because he can't get some from her anymore or at all. Tell him he keeps his crap up, he's going to end up like Brian in Life of Brian being crucified. Anyway, I was wondering if I could get some advice for the situation. I don't think I want to be friends with any of them, but they're all in the clubs I'm in and have the same interests in me. My only other major group of friends I have are my high school friends, and we play intramural soccer and Xbox. Are there any ways of making other friends with the same interests as me, as if all the friends I made in the clubs are done with me? Bro, you're 20 years old. You're in college, okay? There's plenty of people. You'll make new friends. But these people aren't your friends. Obviously, they're more her friends and siding with her. Because anybody that, newsflash, brings up an open relationship, guess what? They don't really love you or care about you. They want the best of both worlds. And overwhelmingly, they're either already physically cheating or they're planning on it. Clearly, since Brian is in the picture. So no, you handle it just right. The hell with them. And better to be on your own than have people like this in your life. He says, thanks to everyone for telling me to stay the course. I'm pretty sure I'm done with most of these people. Well, you should be done with all these people. He also says, thanks for the advice everyone has given me. A lot of people are saying I might have jumped the gun on breaking up with her, and that it's natural to be attracted to other people in a relationship. There's nothing wrong with being attracted to other people while you're in a relationship, guys. Men are going to be attracted to other women. Women are going to be attracted to other men. But it's what you do with that, okay? You have a loyalty to who you're with. That is true, but I think there's a difference between actively trying to hook up with that person and accepting it's just a crush and staying committed. I guess I could have phrased that better. I wouldn't break up with someone for just having a harmless crush on someone else. I don't think this is harmless this time, though. Once again, thanks to everyone. Well, your girl should have a crush on somebody else, otherwise it's time to break up. There's finding someone attractive, window shopping, if you will, as opposed to actually like crushes or acting upon it. Now, so yeah, he handled it right, and I think it's funny, he went on a date with another chick right away. That really pissed him off. He pissed her off, pissed off the group. Now some comments here, if I wrap this up. One guy says, if they pulled the "I thought you were progressive" card, you should have told them, what if they gave you one of their girlfriends for you to fuck, and then you'd agree. When they refuse, call them narrow-minded conservatives. Yeah, there you go. Okay, we're also progressive. Why don't you have your girlfriend come over to my house? Another one. There's a big difference between an open relationship and trying to cheat on you with the excuse of an open relationship. Anyone who would blame you for calling her out on that needs to go. New friends, new girlfriend. You deserve much better. Good luck in the future. And last one, this guy says here, a few things here. 1. You are well within your rights to not want an open relationship. 2. You don't need a reason to break up with a girlfriend, let alone a good one. Yeah, women have no problem breaking up with guys, so guys can break up with women without having to give a big laundry list of reasons. 3. These people sound more like her friends than your friends. In any case, who needs pushy a-holes like this one in your life? 4. Some people with hip, uber progressive values are little tyrants. That's the freaking truth. They're not open-minded liberal sorts they present themselves as, and so they're just witch hunting, conservatives of a different kind. Their orthodoxy may differ from that of their churchies and young Republicans, but they're still the same sort of authoritarian douchebags when things don't go their way. See Reddit. And 5, he says here, this is what they meant by be a man, or heck, just being an independent adult. If these people are involved in the same social activities as you, tough shit. If they don't like you being there, they can piss off and find another social life. Needing to be loved or even liked by everyone is also childish. Infirmity that strong people do not have. Pro tip, learn to take pleasure in being despised by those you don't have any respect for. Having enemies is highly underrated. Well, that I can agree with. I got a whole lot of people that hate my guts and have been hating on me for 5 years. People that watch the channel, other channels, that type of thing. So, yeah. Enjoy it, own it, who cares? But anyhow, bro, you're young, you're in college, you handle it like a boss, good for you. And you'll find a new group of friends. But in the meantime, hey, the hell with them. Have a good time, start banging other chicks. Believe me, you'll definitely stick it to these progressive types.